to Ratchet Thoughts and Isms. We're super happy to have you guys back with us today. We hope you've been tuning in and are excited for today's episodes because, man, it's about to go down. So,
Basement.
as always, Harlem Luke Skywalker in the building.
Hollywood Dre.
First Lady Ramona.
Ratchet Poppy, Mr. Receipts, Uptown Brown, Uptown Bravo, Black Dust Huckies guy.
Was that a new one?
Catch that one. Repeat that.
Yeah, the Black Dust Huckies guy. The most interesting guy in the world, you know?
Black Dill Sucky guy?
Whoa.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm leaving.
What did you say?
Del Secchi's. You don't know what Del Secchi's is? Thought you were kosher.
I want to say Professor Brown is back in the building, if you guys know this.
Yeah, that name too.
Esquire. Oh, Professor? You Professor today?
No, that's the professor today.
Oh,
you got
Professor
that.
Brown? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Professor Brown, because we have a very intriguing episode in store for you today, and it is called Situationships. And I know you guys know what we're talking about, right? So we're about to give it to you raw and uncut. And as always, who likes to start?
Wait. Before we start, come on. We cannot start without.
because this one definitely, we already know.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
See, that's why I got the shirt on that says it, right?
Please don't take.
Refer to the shirt.
Yeah, refer to the shirt. But for those of you who are like Floyd Mayweather and can't read, the thoughts and opinions of Uptown Bravo are solely the thoughts and opinions of me and do not reflect upon the lovely cast of Ratchet Thoughts and Isms.
Thank you. Now, since you're in professor mode,
I don't know how I get to be the professor of what the fuck a situationship is.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna ask you.
Yeah.
What is a situationship?
Situationship is when you have a mutual understanding with somebody that you are dating that you are not in a relationship. You in a situation that is subject to whatever rules and boundaries that you guys set for yourselves.
Okay, so is that the same thing as a friend with benefits?
Sure. So listen, it's a different way to say the same thing.
I don't know. I don't think I agree with that one.
Me either.
Okay.
I think a situationship, I think you hit it on the nail as far as like you and the person have decided, you know, we dating, but this is what it is, and we're not trying to be exclusive. Like, we just having fun, we're enjoying ourselves, right? Friends with benefits, I think, might be something where you actually do things with your friend that you wouldn't do with your situationship. Whether it be like talking about personal things, life things, you know, emotional things with them that might be going on in their everyday life. Your situationship might not get that deep, but with your friend you might. And you have some benefits with that, which is
The draws? Oh.
yes.
The draws, dog.
At least what I think. When you said
I just feel like nobody speaks about that when you first meet. I feel like we just be kicking it, and the first person to ask what are we gets the answer of friends with benefits, situationship. I don't know. I thought it was chilling. I don't think anyone comes out like, this is gonna be a situationship, okay? So just know that this is what we have is a situation, okay? Like nobody does that. They just be kicking it, and after
It's unwritten.
but right, it's unwritten. After a couple months or whatever, or weeks of talking, like, so what are we? That's when you know what the situation. We have a situation.
But it's always a woman that asks that question.
It's true.
Men
They
rarely
don't
ask
that.
what
They don't have to ask it because they getting everything they getting. So why ask? I'm getting cooch. I'm getting food. We going out. Like, why would I ask you that for? But
So the question is then why ask that question?
because she wants more. Now she wants more. Me
maybe
personally,
she just wants clarity.
yeah, clarity.
Like what,
yeah.
where we
place
stay.
myself in a lane. I want to be in a lane. I don't know where I'm at right now.
So shouldn't those questions be asked before we start?
But I don't know how we're gonna end up. So how can I tell you what I want? I don't know if it's gonna last 2 days.
I got you.
If I see that it's gonna have some longevity, then I might need a little clarity now. Like, okay, so it's been like 2 months.
So does longevity come after long dick?
I don't know.
Alright, I got a question that might be synonymous with that. So, fellas, so how have you guys entered a situationship or friends with benefits, whichever one you want? How has that come across for you guys? And don't say that you haven't had neither.
Yo, honestly, each of those are different, and it kind of just happens. You know, like you said, like you just chilling with somebody, y'all spending time with each other. And again, I think both aren't necessarily the same. One may be there's a bit more communication in one than there is in the other. Like friends with benefits, for instance, you know, if we're really good friends, then obviously we're conversing as friends, and you know, we're having, you know, spending time as friends. Just other things may happen. Situationships, we probably don't even know each other that well, and just one thing leads to another kind of thing, and that's just kind of where we end up until we figure out whether we're gonna continue to something else or we're gonna kind of like chuck up the deuces and go a different way. Yeah, bro.
So, you know, we always about full disclosure here. So, I actually had a situationship turn into a friends with benefits. I know you're like.
So
okay.
Explain.
All right. So, this is how it went down.
Okay.
We started talking, right? So, like, we met, and there was immediate attraction. We started talking, started dating, right? As you said, she was like, "Yo, like,
what are we?
What's good?" And I was like, "Yo," and at that time I was heavy into the industry, music industry, and doing things. And I was like, "Yo, I can't see this really being anything that's gonna," because we both were, and I was like, "Nah, it's not. That's doomed to fail. Like, we both traveling, we doing this and that. Like, it's not.
Right.
Nah." So she agreed, but she was like, "Yo, we can." I was like, "All right, cool, right?
We can what?
We can." Boom!
Okay.
You want to hear the
Drop
deep?
that dick off.
Right, that part.
She wanted that gyro.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So after a while, she was like, "Nah, this no bueno for me."
She wanted more.
And so I was like, "Yo, all right, like I respect that." Right? Done. Finished. Then I said it. She came back. Right? And we was like, "Yo."
She want that old thing, man.
And I was like, "Nah,
So-
like, what?"
Basically, she wasn't pressing you the second time around. She wasn't pressing the situation. She was just like, "I'm here.
It's like, "Yo, like."
It don't matter."
Right, but I was like, "Nah, I don't want that." I was like, "Yo, I just want to be a friend. Like, let's just be friends." I was like, I don't want to. And she was like, "All right, just friends."
Okay.
Then down the line, she was like, "Yo, let's do that FWB." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea."
Why?
Like,
Was the pussy trash?
no, the
Yeah, why?
poom poom was great.
So then why wouldn't, you know, when she
why would you
offered
want
it to you,
trash?
you know what I'm saying? Like, you just.
Because based on how it went down with the situationship, where it was like, "Yo, catch your feelings, I want more." I was like,
Did you have feelings for her?
"No." Not to that extent. I was very clear. I'm always clear with any
So she
woman
was
that I'm
more
dealing
feeling
with.
you than you was feeling her.
Right. But I'm clear. I don't put any like, "Oh, I'm doing this." I'm like, "Yo, this is where I stand." Like, let you know.
Lucas,
100%.
do you love me?
He was like,
Right.
I can't. Right. If a woman decides, all right, you have all the information, you got all the data, so you can make an informed decision. She was like, "Yo," I was like, "Nah, I don't think that's a good idea. We did that already. We saw how that happened. Let's not do that."
but you ended up smashing anything.
She was like, "Nah, I can handle it." And I'm like,
this dick.
I was like, "Yo."
Yo, I can't remember.
So I was like,
Wait.
Just go ahead. Well, finish your story.
So then I was like, "Yo, like, I'm not the feeling police. Like, if you say
Not the feeling
I'm
police.
not the feeling police."
Why did I think of that? That's so beautiful. I'm sorry. That's so beautiful.
That's fun.
I'm not the feeling police.
I'm not the feeling
Can we get a
police.
round of applause for that? I love that. I'm not the
That's
feeling.
another T-shirt right
Yo,
there, bro.
I never. Why did I never think of that? Oh my God,
I'm
that's so
not the
nice.
feeling police.
That's not
I'm not the
nice.
feeling.
What's not? Look, is it not true? I can't
Not
be
nice.
the protector
That's
of
not
your
nice.
feelings. I can only protect mine and let you know.
So if I
where
had heard you,
stand.
that's on you, but you knew I wasn't feeling
Hold
you.
on. What would
So
you
you
rather
would've
be?
felt that way if it was the other way around?
Wait, hold on. People always say, "Yo, just be honest, tell me the truth, be like, put it 100 out." I did that. If you decide, I can handle that, I'm good. How is that my fault.
But I'm just letting you know I'm not the feeling police.
So, long story short, I want to make this all. We got back into it, and we became friends with benefits. But we were friends, and we
So
were
she
just
got her
having
feelings in check this time. She got emotionally mature now. And
for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
It took a minute.
And you still not there. And you still not there. You still not there.
Where? I was clear.
I mean, second time around, you still not there with her. You still like here, she up here. It's still not even.
I can't speak
Yes or
for
no?
her. I can't speak for
I'm
her.
asking you.
I can only speak for me.
Right,
I'm still here.
Okay.
I was
That's
still
all I
here.
gotta say.
It does. See, that's
I had a situationship.
Sorry.
And I have friends with benefits.
Mm-hmm.
The friends with benefits is better. Because when we got up, we just got up for that, right? But before we had sex, we would talk for like 2 hours. Like, how's your kids? How's your kids? How's mom? Yo, what happened to that thing? How's work? We would catch up. We play catch up first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we would go to do what we do. And then, all right, then I'm going to call my car. You going to call yours? I'm going to call it for you. Like, type shit. Uber. No, I'll call you Uber for you. Oh, no, I got it this time. You had it last time type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like,
Yep.
it's like that. But situationship is like, you going to the house, you seeing other girls' shit, you asking him about it. He like, well, you know, I told you. But then he hiding it. He's sloppy with it. It's like other girls in the car, the phone ring, and you see the number come up, with the name come up, with a picture come up. You like, where?
I don't think that's sloppy. Nobody got to clean up for you. If
No, but my
you gotta-
thing is this though, Rob. We all grown, but that don't mean I want to see that shit in my face. I don't want to see that shit in my face. I know you fucking other bitches. You know I'm fucking other dudes. You don't want to. I don't want to see that shit. Try to make me not clean up a little bit. Like, damn, nigga, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Is it a possibility that he allows you to see it to keep you from catching feelings?
I don't know what he allowed, but I know.
Sometimes
But I
strategically
know when I brought it to his attention, it never happened again.
Okay.
When I make one of your booze left this shit in the bathroom, he like, where am I? Here it is.
But maybe he was doing that to check your temperature to see where you're at with it.
You don't gotta check my fucking temperature. You know what it is. I'm sorry, it's a word.
Yo, someone is on it.
Sorry.
Well, because of that question,
What's your
because of
temperature
that,
right now? You know what I'm saying?
Show it. But guys always make it feel like we so thirsty that we the ones that always catching feelings. We don't.
You caught feelings when you saw her shit though.
No, I didn't.
That's why you said something to
I was like, oh,
somebody.
she fat. She got a big ass 90. Big ass 90s this. Who big ass 90s this? My shit be sexy. My shit look like a fucking moo-moo. Like, get out of here.
Wow, shots
I'm
fired.
just being honest.
yeah, fire in the hole.
I'm
Like,
just being honest. Like, guys always think we so pressed. Okay?
But why you have to say something about it though?
Because that's just what I do.
oh man,
Say something.
Yeah, say
that's
something.
terrible.
What about you, sir? Have you?
No, never.
You ever had a situationship?
I told you, situationship, friends with benefits.
Okay, what did you have?
They live in the same
Okay,
space.
what did you
to me.
have? Which one did you have, sir?
I would call it both.
You had both of those?
Yeah, sure. At the same time.
How was that?
At the same
about it.
time.
Huh?
Let's talk about it.
What you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to say.
Oh, she knew what it was. I knew what it was. It was great.
It was great? How did it end? Oh, did it?
And I mean, listen, right? It ends when one person leaves.
That's right. That's true. One person had enough, or they want more.
So then who makes the rules?
Y'all should sit down and have discussions about it and make the rules.
I never really had too many rules. It was just an understanding. Like I wasn't double dipping or nothing like that. Like, yo, this is our situation.
Mhm.
Like, this is what it is. So it was like,
So is it like an unspoken thing?
It is an unspoken thing, but sometimes when you see to reference an other episode, red flags, right, within your situationship, sometimes you might need to address it.
Is that such a thing?
That's definitely a
Red
thing.
flags in the situationship?
Absolutely.
How?
Because listen, because I am not the feeling police. When people catch feelings and they decide they want to speak on it, sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put a person back in their place and be like, yo, mom,
So-
you know what it is.
Let me ask you a question though. If a man is showing this woman that
Mm-hmm.
they're in a relationship, situationship, meaning that you taking her out, you calling her every day, calling her at work, you telling her how you feel about her, y'all laying in the bed together, you cooking breakfast, y'all watching movies, y'all going out, we doing all this shit that the relationship does, and she comes at you like, dude, like, I like you because I feel like you treating me like, what? You can't hit her with, oh, I told you.
So listen,
you can't have both. You can't tell me we in a situationship and still act like you're my man.
But what I'm telling you is some of the shit that you're saying is like, if I'm in a relationship with her, yes, I'm speaking to her every day.
But
If we're in a situationship, outside of the only people I speak to in my life every day is my children.
Right.
Unless I'm in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, then she knows we're in a relationship. If I'm in a situationship with you,
but
you know
say they do that. Say they speak to you every day. Say y'all go out.
They're not going to speak to me every day.
I'm just saying. Say these guys do, because it happened to me. I'm leaving my shit over there. We speaking every day. But then you're going to hit me with the, just a situationship. Like,
well, I think homeboy got out of pot. Listen, you can't leave nothing here.
Right, that's my point.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, he voluntarily told me to leave shit here. He told me, I didn't even ask him.
He gave you a bin?
He gave me the green light. He gave me he was like, why don't you just leave your uniform here? You always over here.
So, no, I was about to say that. If y'all do spend enough time together, not saying that y'all in a relationship or anything, it could be a possibility that you could say, like, you can leave stuff over here, like, so that you got what you need when you coming over to do whatever it is that we do.
I hear you, but
it's not necessarily that we in a relationship.
I feel like
you could just,
it makes you want to come over.
Yeah, so you comfortable. Like, listen, even if they're in a situationship, like, yo, you should still be comfortable with me. Friends with benefits, you should be comfortable.
But see,
now don't get too comfortable with you.
But that's my point, though.
But
a person getting comfortable.
Right, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I asked.
It's a slippery slope.
Right, no, but that's why I asked the question about rules, because in situationships or friends with benefits or whatever it is you want to call it, what are the boundaries so you know not to go over the boundaries?
I think that's manipulation, and that's narcissism. When you sit there and you act like you this girl's man and you do everything for her, and then when she come at you on something, what we doing? You're gonna hit her with the you're not in a relationship.
What you mean?
That's brainwashing.
Like, who's doing everything?
That's psychological.
Who's doing everything for a person they're in a situationship with? Because for me, if I'm in a situation,
she's like picking me up from work. Me. That's who.
That's because I think you like to be in non-relationship relationships.
That's not true.
I recall when we spoke about.
You never spoke for. Let me stop, guys. Go ahead. That's not true.
In a couple of the episodes that we have, you express, if we just fucking, he gotta take me out. He gotta, like, all of these things that are relationship-y.
That's not relationship-y.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Not to you, because you get the benefit of it.
You know why?
That's why it's not to you.
You know why? Because when you meet somebody in the street and you like, what's your name? Can I have your number? You better call me too, because I can take you out. You don't know her, but you take her out because that's what you know to do. That's what you know to do as a man that got this girl number. I'm gonna take her out because I just met her. Where y'all going? Oh, me and Shorty. I met her the other day. We're gonna go get a drink.
No, fuck.
That don't mean that you're in a situation.
That's what it was. It was fuck boy, and we were saying
about. Yeah, but that don't mean that.
You say we still have to take you out.
Yeah, but when you meet a girl,
Netflix and chill.
when you meet a girl, you take her out. When you first initially meet the girl, you take her out for a drink.
Not always. Not always.
More than likely you do.
All right, you might do a couple of times, but once this established, yo, we just fucking.
So, but why you do it then? Then why you even do it if you're just fucking?
It's the pathway to the pussy.
Exactly. So.
No, but in your example, he has to continue to do that over and over and over.
Yes.
That's relationship.
Thank you. She likes to be in non-relationship relationship.
It's not relationship, it's consistency.
No, it's in a situationship with you don't gotta be consistent with you.
Don't start shit, don't be no shit.
No, in a situationship with you does not owe you consistency. My thing is this,
if you don't want to take me out, if you don't want to take me out, but you want to fuck me, and I still let you fuck me without taking me out, that's the boundary that you put on me. Like, okay, now I gotta think about it. Do I really want to fuck him without him taking me out? But my thing is, at least he's consistent with that shit. You know what I mean? But don't start taking me out thinking that you gonna get the pussy and then stop. Like, nigga, you gonna keep on doing it, and I'm gonna keep giving you pussy. That's how it works. You, me.
So that's called a relationship. You do relationships?
That's not relationship.
That's how relationships work. No. They go out on dates and fuck.
That's not a relationship.
That's what you do in your relationship. You go out on dates and fuck. It's quality time and fucking.
That's not all you do.
That's what relationships consist of. When you don't live with.
That's just cause and reaction.
I don't want a relationship.
That's just cause and effect?
Cause and effect.
That's just consistency.
No, it's not. It's called Ramona benefits, so that's just what it is. Nigga.
No, I like to get dressed and go out, you know?
You're supposed to be worried about taking it off?
No, that's some jump off shit. I ain't know. I'm not a jump off, sorry.
What's a jump off?
Not me.
Good job.
See, that's what you I told you to pass and you just lay it up, you know what I'm saying?
Not I.
So how is a jump off different?
Somebody you just straight up fucking. You can call her any type of time of the day and you're like, yo, come through. Okay. No questions asked. Come through, fuck. Alright. Next time.
That's a life raft.
Basically. No questions asked. No questions asked. You don't go out, you don't call them unless you want to fuck. When the
That's
phone
it.
ring and you see your name come up, I gotta go, girl. I gotta go.
The bad signal. It's like putting the bad signal on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit.
My dick is calling. I gotta go. Like, yeah, that's what that's about.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So. Is there any truth to that? What y'all think? As a man, because I'm a woman looking at it. I want to know what the men think.
I mean, a jump off. I think you're right, and I think the one thing that definitely makes a person a jump off is when you're able to slide in from the very beginning with doing minimal effort. Like she just already let you know this is on the platter for you. Here you go, and you don't gotta do nothing.
Hold on. I don't agree, sir. I'm part of Birdie Man. I don't agree.
Why?
I think a woman has a priority or a prerogative. If she wants to get laid the first night, then that's her choice.
Well, we're not even saying the first night. We didn't even go out. I just got her number, texted her a few times, and was just like, "Yo, when I come through," and she let me come through.
She don't want to know your last name. She don't want to know what you do for a living.
Hold up. How many of y'all be knowing the girl's last name in their situationships? Let alone some of y'all friendships. Friends with benefits.
Listen, it's chicks that I done smashed that I don't even remember their first names right now. I can walk past them in the street, I won't even remember their first name.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
I remember everybody's name because I'm nosy. I ask questions.
Nosy.
I'm nosy.
Yeah, great memory.
I'm nosy.
all I'm saying is that I don't necessarily quantify that lady is going to be a jumper.
But the first night, girl?
Right. I will say though, if there's a tendency for it to just be late nights.
But that's one. But they don't even gotta be late night. They can be like, yo, I just came from work. And
whenever you feel like
my trend is ready.
Right, that's
and
it.
That's it up. And she's like, all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no conversation. No nothing.
No.
Like
It's the small talk. Yo, what's good? Da 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 da. Alright, yo, what you doing?
Just smash, get up, get dressed, and go home. There's no watching TV. There's no chilling. Like,
Yeah, no.
She don't make you a sandwich. She don't even get you the warm rag.
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, we don't know about the warm rag?
Yeah, I know about that.
Oh, matter of fact, if you in a situationship, do you get the warm rag for him?
Yeah, I get the warm rag.
Well, he's like, I get the warm rag, nigga. I don't know about you.
I'm like, hold on. Because I put that work in.
Speaking of what I'm saying, speaking of the warm rag, so if a nigga don't put in work, do you still get the warm rag? Or you just be like,
the dick is trash?
Yeah, the dick's trash. You get the warm rag.
I get the warm rag, I bring it to him, I slap shit on him. No, I do it because I feel like, yo,
Courtesy?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Why not? And I hold it in my hand so it don't get cold by the time it gets to him.
Oh, it's a technique.
Listen, wait, let me ask you, did I do too much? Sometimes I even wipe it off for them.
No, I had it done for me.
Let me wipe all this.
That's sexy though. I bet you
Sorry.
got a spot right here.
I'm sorry.
No, I want her to treat me like I'm a goddamn baby. And fuck you.
That's sexy though.
Yeah,
when the guy wipes it off of her, it's sexy.
Oh, it's
I thought, I just want to make sure.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Like, did I do too much?
No, not too much. Not too much.
Should I just give her the rag? There you go.
I think you should just give her the rag.
Give her the rag.
No.
Women are so used to not getting a rag that you will make her feel extra special if you wipe it for her.
Yeah.
Women are so used to not getting a rag. If you do, you're gonna start.
But what's so special about getting a rag?
No, wait. It depends. Like, is she a jump off the situationship?
We going back to this whole shit again from
But I'm just saying, like the rag thing. Like, it depends on.
Because you're not. Like, wipe the shit off.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't put it down, I don't think you should expect
It's your
the
shit,
woman
wipe it off.
to go get the warm rag for you.
Ladies, do you agree if a guy gets you the warm rag, do you feel special if he wipes it off, or should he just give it to you, whether you jump off situationship or friends with
You're
benefits?
just too nice of a guy. I'm just tell you that right now.
That's what it is.
But how's that being nice? It's your nut.
No, I mean it's cool.
It's
You can do it.
Listen.
You can do it.
There's certain things in life that people are used to, right? And what I'm saying is that women are usually the person in the relationship that gets the warm rag. That's what I've been used to. After I bust a nut, I lay down.
Bougie.
That makes me bougie. That's what. Well, you damn right. When you throwing down A1 dick, you should get spoiled. God
Well,
damn
guess
it.
what? We throwing on A1 cool shit, you should get spoiled. So, same shit. So if y'all both got A1, then what? We just laying it together.
Nah,
We
she's
both just laying it together. You go.
Yo, can you bring that board
Yeah,
back?
like you go. Like,
when you get up,
No,
get that one rack.
Right.
Don't do that.
Whoever got to use the bathroom first. Whoever got to use the bathroom first.
You know you gotta pee.
Who holds
You know you
that
gotta pee.
longest? Who
Don't
holds
you
that
gotta
the
pee.
longest? All right, I gotta go now.
Facts.
No,
Hey, can you get me some water when you coming back?
I'm just gonna pee in the bed. It's already a wet spot. I'm just going.
Let me ask you guys a question. That's nasty. It's nasty though. Do you guys look at a female and just know that she's gonna be a jump off?
Nah.
You lying.
I have.
Nah.
You lying.
I look like just look at a female and be like, yeah.
Not look at her, but you know from first approach, like yeah, she gonna be a jump off.
Nah.
Yeah, you guys are lying. I can
No,
name
no,
somebody
no.
right now that if I said her name, we would all say jump off, but I'm not gonna do that. But hold on. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna write it down. Can somebody give me the whiteboard, please?
Oh man.
Watch this. They all agree. Let's just test this in real life. No, I hope nobody can see what I'm writing on this goddamn whiteboard.
Put it up.
No.
Yeah, put it up. Yeah.
Oh boy. Can we get some context? Like
Nope.
anyone that you write down is somebody we probably knew after a while.
Nope. Jump off and yes or no. I bet you he say yes. You taking too long, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. Try this again. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So you can't look at a woman and determine that she might be a jump off. Thank you. Case closed.
So what makes
Nice case study.
So what makes her jump off?
Cause you look at her and from the way she looks and just appearance wise,
Apparently.
Nah, the way she carries herself.
and the way he carries himself.
The way she carries, definitely the way
So
she carries
the
herself.
way the woman carries herself is very important to a man.
Yeah, because what happens
Very
is you'll look at her and you'll figure out whether it's like, oh, she got a body, I just want to smash, or like the way she carries herself, I could see being
So-
with her a certain way or something
The
like
more
that.
she loves herself shows you what kind of woman, how you gonna treat her. Like that's self-love. When you carry yourself a certain kind of way, that means you have self-love.
Just think for self-esteem.
Yeah, self-esteem. So your self-esteem reflects on how you're gonna treat me. So how could I treat myself depends on how good you're gonna treat me.
Well, if you don't love you, how can I love you?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morals.
Oof.
We getting in.
But you saw how I was able to tell these dudes that they could look at a woman and make her
Can
jump off?
women do the same thing? Can you look at a dude and be like, yo,
I just wanna
that's
smash.
my body.
Yeah, I got you. Watch it right now. Watch it. We're gonna try it again with a woman. I'm gonna write a name down. I bet you she say jump off. Y'all ready? Watch this. It's so easy.
Okay.
He's a whore though.
Answer the question. Jump off, yes or no?
Yeah.
Thank you. Woo, I'm nice with this
He's a
boy.
whore, though.
I'm nice with it.
He's
One day I just
easy.
want to just write shit on the board and just see how y'all respond to it.
There's men who are easy. Like they fuck whatever. They just don't have any boundaries. Pussy. They just wanted to put it in. Like he's nasty.
Oh my God. Well, can't any of those things become a relationship though?
The hoe?
Yeah, can you
No.
can you turn?
I ain't fucking no. Excuse me.
You can't go from
Let me be a lady.
that
Let me be a
word.
lady.
You can say that word.
you can't go from a situationship or
You can
jump
go from a
off or
You can't go from
Friends
jump
with
off to
Nah, you
relationship.
can't go from jump off to
You could go from
You
situationship
should.
to relationship
I'm a-
and friends benefits to relationship. You can't go from jump off to relationship.
The first
It's impossible,
you can't do
nigga.
it either. Because the guy I told you about, how we used to talk for like 2 hours before, he tried to come at me like, I want to be with you. I was like, nah, dude. Nah.
It would take an act of God to be able to turn from a jump off to a relationship.
No.
And I don't mean a pregnancy. Not that type of act of God. But like a real act of God.
I was gonna say that was maybe not an act of God, it was your action.
Okay, so now.
No. I got you. Yes.
Yes, what?
But that's because that guy is probably trying to change that woman.
Guess what?
That a jump off into
Yeah.
a relationship.
Or he's trying to save a hoe.
You can't tell a hoe into a
He
housewife.
got a cape on. This nigga got a cape on.
Listen, there's plenty of men out there like that.
Nigga got in a
Maybe
strip.
maybe she'll want
Those be the niggas that be in a strip club like,
Maybe
why
she don't
are
want
you
to be
here?
saved.
Are we quoting?
Don't
Don't
save
save
her.
her.
She don't want to be saved.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, some
Listen,
hoes don't want to be saved.
I'm just saying though, in this particular scenario, he said, can jump off turn to relationships? Yes, there are plenty of men out there who try to save those type of.
Why? Why would you want to save a hoe?
She's still.
She's still a
I
person
don't know.
at the end of
I
the
don't
Well,
know.
day.
maybe it's the whole things that he liked her so much that he wanted all for himself. He want her to retire from being from the
Sacrificial?
streets.
He's sacrificial?
He want her to retire from being from the streets, and he wants all of that whole loving for
He
himself.
see the good in her. Like there's more to her.
Oh, that's the. See, I
say that?
I ain't say nobody's names. This is why I kept names. I wrote on the whiteboard because I did not want to say names. Because if I had said names, Ratchet Thoughts is.
No, I'm not saying she was a hoe. I'm just saying like
lawsuits.
she was in the streets and she was stripping. She claims that. It's not a secret. She says it every
But
day.
just because you was a stripper, that doesn't mean that you are
You doing
loose.
some other things.
I'm not saying in the sense of taking her out of one lifestyle and putting her in another.
Oh, like
That's what I'm
Amber
trying to
Rose.
say. Amber Rose, Cardi, like
Eve.
China, Eve, like all those ladies started in one life and look at them now. So I
Right,
understand
see?
what he's saying.
So you
No, I
can-
understand what that's my point.
But that doesn't mean they were hoes because they
I'm
was in
not
a strip club.
take out the whole part. I'm just saying the lifestyles. One lifestyle to another lifestyle. That's what I'm saying.
Transition.
Right.
You can save.
Yeah. So I have a question
Disagree.
though.
Oh my God.
I have a question. Do you think when a woman, because more women ask than men do, no man asks, what are we? I don't think any man has asked.
I know some men who.
Have you
I haven't, but I know some men who.
I know some. Yeah, I know some men that went out. Nothing else.
Okay. So my thing is, you think that's a cop out? Saying that
Why?
we in a situationship and we in a friends with benefits, is that a cop out? Is that a cop out, one? And two, do you expect her to be faithful to you? Do you expect her just to have sex with you and only you?
In this situation.
So,
Yeah.
so it goes back to the who makes the rules thing.
Okay.
So if you're in a situationship, but the rules that y'all set are that, you know, like nobody's like double dipping or something like that.
Because
then
if he's having sex unprotected,
Then y'all might
I
as well
wanna
just be in a
know.
relationship.
Should
So is it a cop out?
If this-
Isn't that being respectful?
No, if
Yeah,
you're.
that's what I'm gonna say. Maybe that's a respect thing.
Listen, if there is exclusivity, then that's called a relationship. The reason it's a situationship is because there is no expectation of being exclusive.
Yeah.
Maybe exclusive in that department, in the sexual department. Maybe
Right.
y'all are still dating
True.
other people,
Right.
but she's
True,
not.
exactly.
You know, he or
True.
she
Yep.
isn't
True.
double dipping in who they're having sex with.
That's called manipulation. Listen, if
How?
I'm gonna tell you.
How?
I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because you want to tell me that you only want me to
If
have
you
sex
having
with
sex
you.
raw?
Listen, you
Even
only,
if it's not raw.
Even if it's
There's
not,
just
even worse.
Like,
So,
it's just,
if you
there's so
tell-
much stuff running around
listen,
here. Like
if
that
you're
might
telling
be the
me,
thing.
you know what I'm saying, right? I only want you to have sex with me. It's okay for you to go out on dates with other women, but I want you to put your feelings and your emotions in a box and your lust and only continue to mess with me. But you can date as many other women. That's called manipulation. Because how do you really expect somebody who is actively dating other people to just put all of their feelings and thoughts and their lust in a box and say, you know what, I'm not going to let it out?
Guys want
That's
that
called
all-
manipulation.
Guys want that all the time.
I said it's called manipulation. I didn't say it was one-sided,
Okay.
whether it's a man or woman, but it's
Okay.
still manipulation.
Okay. Because it happens every day. I can
Absolutely.
fuck whoever I want to fuck, but you ain't fucking nobody else but me. So is that a cop out?
Wait, are you asking if it's manipulation or it's a
No.
cop-out?
When a girl asks a guy what are we and he says it's a situationship, is that a cop out from being committed? Is that a cop out from being in a real relationship? Like is that a cop out?
I would hope not.
I've never, quote unquote, called a situationship a situation. Like I never had to say to the woman, "Yo,
Really?
we're in a situationship."
Really?
Yeah, never.
Okay.
So I don't. I've never had.
So
that
what about
particular-
friends with benefits? Have you had to say?
I've definitely had that talk, like
Same
friends
thing.
with benefits.
No, but I think when you first start talking to somebody, right, you would think that within at least the first several days of conversation, somebody
Now I have a rebuttal. But go ahead.
somebody gets asked the question, well, what are you looking for? Are you single? Are you dating? Like I feel like that if you're interested in somebody, that's part of the natural progression of conversation within the first couple of days. So at that point, you are laying down the floor for what you want things to stack up to be, right? Because if you saying that when you ask that question, you're saying, well, you know, I'm just going with the flow, right? That means going with the flow
It's a
means
cop-out, too. Go ahead.
You think so?
it could be. But if you're saying you're going with the flow to that person and that person is already, they should say to themselves, all right, well, he didn't say relationship, but he didn't say no relationship. So we're going to see what, but if you ask a person, well, you know, well, what are you looking for? And they saying, well, I don't really got time for much right now. even if he don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, after that, if you proceed after a nigga tell you, I don't got time for much right now, then he's telling you, I don't got time for much, but I got time to drop off this dude.
That sounds like fuckboyology. I'm just saying.
So now dudes who are in situations are fuckboys?
No, those responses. Those responses are fuckology. Fuckboyology. Those responses you just said, I ain't really got. What you want? I don't really got time for nothing right now.
Hold up.
You can't give direct answers no more. I thought it was grown.
Who has never heard these responses before?
Yeah, and then fuckboyology.
Okay. So when a woman says it, is it fuckgirlology?
Sure is.
Okay, cool. As long as we know it's not one sided.
Sure is.
No problem.
When you get bullshit answers like that, what do you want?
I got a lot on my plate right now. You know what I'm saying?
What was your rebuttal?
I have a rebuttal for you saying manipulation. So this is how, from experience, I've seen how the situationships usually typically happen, and it's not manipulation, right? From what you're saying, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Generally speaking, most, and I can only say maybe for our age. I don't know when we was younger. It's probably a whole different scenario. But at this point, if you are familiar with someone, right, and you dating, and this dating game right now is not what it used to be.
It's fucked up,
right?
It's fucked up.
It's not what it used to be. So
the wilderness.
So if you know someone and y'all cool and y'all friends, and maybe y'all did whatever back in the day, right? And now you're like, damn, I'm dating, but I need that itch, scratch. You might hit up that Mr. Familiar or that Miss Familiar and be like, yo, what's good, yo? Let me get some of that, right? Because you know they clean, you know what you getting, right? As opposed to putting another body count on you. You're like, and you can still go on a date. He understands what's going on, yo.
Only women care about that though. Added another body count. The niggas don't care.
Okay, fine, but that's how it usually goes. I know for me, like, if I know something's good, like I know a couple of joints is really, really good, and if I wasn't in nothing, I'd be like, yo, what you doing? You know, like, so that's how it's not manipulation. It's seeking out something that you know and you know is good and you know it's clean. You ain't gonna get nothing. You don't have to worry about all the and all the foo stuff that you can't. This is what it is. So it's not manipulation.
You gotta be that kind of girl though, because some girls, they catch feelings, they can't do that. But if you meet a girl that can do that, then that's dope.
Well, for all the girls that can do that, you can leave your information at
Ratchet Thoughts and Isms, IG.
Yeah, Ratchet Thoughts and Isms at gmail.com.
Word. It's there. Hit us up. All right, so
link in the bio.
So exiting situationships.
You exit the same way you came in with your feet.
It's two reasons why you might exit.
Or with that dick, right? No,
he said
one
no.
last
He said
time?
no, you can't do it.
No?
He said you can't do it.
One last time?
Why you can't do one last time?
Because one last time is like you. It's like if you're smart, right, and she lets you go in for one last time, it's like being in the middle of the ocean with a life raft. Sooner or later, you gonna whip out that flare. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gonna put it down well enough for her to remember what it is, so that way she could call you back. You setting up for the next round.
Oh, so you setting up for what Luke talking about?
Yeah, you setting up for Luke. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So I feel like for me, it's two reasons why you would leave a situationship. First reason is the other guy I'm dating, I'm more interested in him, and he's taking my time. He's telling me what I want to hear. He wants a relationship. You don't. I'm coming like, you sure you don't want to be? Okay, well, you know what? I gotta go.
Yep.
Because this guy's talking something I want to hear. You're not.
Give us a chance.
I want to let go of you so I can give him his full chance.
You'll be back.
And
another coil, she'll be back.
I can't do this anymore.
It's okay, you'll be back.
I'm really feeling him.
You'll be back, bro.
Or the other exit is.
Ramona, you'll be back.
Well, she might be back after she breaks up with him, but she's gonna give him a chance and then have to leave you alone for a little while.
And that's respect.
And the second exit might be she's so caught up with you, and you're like, I don't want to be with you, so she has to leave because she's so feeling you that it's hurting her to stay with you. So it's hurting me more to stay with you, so I have to leave you alone because I want more, and you're not giving it to me. So it's like I gotta go because if I stay here, I'm gonna be hurt over and over and over.
She's not hurting when she get the glizzy.
No, but she wants to be in a relationship with you. And you're not giving her that. So she's like, I really love you. I really care about you. Can you make it work? And you're like, no, I told you I don't want it. So she's like, I can't do this no more. Then. I gotta go.
She want more than.
Even if she don't have nobody else, she just don't. She can't keep doing it with you anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's too hurtful. So for me, that's a 2.
She just grew self-esteem, huh?
Yep.
Anybody else wanna add on to that?
No, sounds like that's what it is. Like,
Alright then, so I guess we're coming out to our final thoughts on this, on situationships / friends with benefits / jump off
/ entanglement.
Entanglement.
sheesh.
Any final thoughts?
Just be careful out there, guys. Don't get arrested by the emotional police. Excuse me, the feeling police. Yeah, the feeling police. Sorry, you got my bad. The feeling police. Don't get arrested by the feeling police. You know what I'm saying? Be careful.
Yeah, just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Please, because feelings police can come get you.
Take you to jail.
From that.
Listen, just be honest with yourself, right? Like that's where it starts. Like know what you can handle, and if you can't, just bow out gracefully. Like, you know what? Before you get too
Sometimes
caught
that
up.
ass so fat, you just gotta.
No, it's an ego thing sometimes.
Is it?
I think it's an ego thing sometimes that keeps you from gracefully bowing out.
I feel like if you're not ready for a situation, don't get into it. Because women always be like, oh, you don't want a relationship? I could change him. He gonna want one dealing with me because I'm a bad bitch. Oh, he gonna want one after this.
I'm the whole fucking table.
Word, you know. And so they like, oh, it's okay, we can do this. But then in their mind, they're like, I'ma change him. And he doesn't change. He's like, oh, I guess I wasn't that bad bitch that I thought I was.
What you bring to the table, I'm the whole fucking
On the whole
table.
damn table, you know. So just know, don't try to change nobody. If he said, women don't do this enough. When a man tell you something, listen to him.
Say it again, please.
Listen to when men say something. Listen to them. Don't think you better than what they saying. Listen if the man.
Unless his penis is inside you.
I don't give a fuck if it's inside you or not.
No, niggas will say I love you, no type of wild shit when the penis.
But what's that shit? That be on the day? Like, yo, he was holding my neck, and he was hand on frontal,
Hand on neck, one
leg
hand on
up. Say yo, I'm
Okay, stop doing
making
that shit.
insurance plan with you.
Stop saying I love you when you fucking me, and you don't say it when we not fucking. Stop doing that. Manipulation.
That's manipulation.
Yeah.
So can he say?
Maybe he
Say
loves
I
her in that moment.
Can he say whose pussy is this?
No.
Can he say that? He can't say that.
Maybe he-
Wait.
You get clear now?
No, that's
So,
man.
so she can't say that when he.
I don't think nobody should ask nobody who dick or pussy this is if that's not my man or my girl or my wife or my husband. You property, you community bitch. Let me stop.
Oh, you going to shit.
And on that note,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, you just called somebody a community servant.
I'm joking.
as always, we hope you enjoyed the episode.
Court order community service.
You work for the city now.
You a city worker. You a city sex worker.
I hate y'all.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Okay, sorry.
We hope you enjoyed it. You said.
Like blue overalls in a garbage can, they just out there cleaning the streets.
Ready, able,
Ready, willing, able. I said. I'm stuck on it. I can't get it. Ready, willing, able.
I know what you're talking about.
Yo, we hope you enjoyed.
She is ready, willing, and able, boy.
We hope you guys watch the show. Finish. We hope you have a great day and a better tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.
Yo.